The most important things in the world start with little things. 5 little things that turn gray life into a holiday. Everything starts from nothing, both bad and good. When something changes, everything changes. In fact, it all starts with little things. If the ship deviates from the course by only 1 degree, then in 2 weeks it will not be at all where it was planned. So it is with life. Any little thing affects her more than other fateful decisions. Because the little things happen more often. Because they don't have to wait. Suitable occasion. Convenient moment. Education. Insights. Holidays and weekends. New Year or Monday. It's trash. Everything starts from nothing. Both bad and good. When one thing changes, everything changes. My friend's shift started with a cup. For many years she sat in the archive, breathing paper dust, gluing folders, propping up collapsing cabinets. She also heated water in a kettle, and brewed tea in an old cracked cup. And then the boss gave her a cup of bone china for March 8th. Thin, graceful, with a gold rim. The woman returned to her closet, examined her miserable surroundings, and after 2 weeks she quit. A lot of the stories started off with sheer nonsense. Bulgakovskaya Anishka spilled oil. Salvador Dali drew his famous flowing clock, the persistence of memory, while looking at melted cheese. Alexander Fleming left bacterial samples in the laboratory, mold grew on them, and penicillin was discovered. And Coca-Cola appeared, when a tonic mixture, based on cola leaves, was accidentally diluted with mineral water. So, as Haruki Murakami said, the most important things in the world start with the little things. What should we do every day to significantly improve our lives? Here are 5 little things that make ordinary life extraordinary. Find a reason to be happy. It is good when everything is good. But every day something worries us. It spoils the mood, blocks the waterfall of ideas, takes away energy. There is always a reason to be upset. The main thing is to find a reason to be happy. And say to herself, it's okay, everything that worries me is not important. I was sad because I didn't have shoes, until I saw you on the street, the man who didn't have feet. Reinvent yourself every time. Bangkok restaurant Gagan is ranked 23rd in the list of the best in the world. Restaurants usually become popular and receive awards for their menu and overall atmosphere. Gagan became the #1 chef in Asia. He prepared food personally for the President of India, which means he had to leave everything as it is. But he does otherwise. He can suddenly cancel the usual restaurant menu, even if it was very popular, and come up with something new from scratch. It would seem a trifle, but in fact it is not. Anyone who is able to create a holiday from gray everyday life does not stop pushing the boundaries. He never stops reinventing himself. What new things have you brought into your life? Jumping to conclusions is for fools, and cause for concern. We all tend to jump to conclusions, and then wind yourself up, and suffer to the fullest. I have seen very few people, who in haste could give the correct assessment of something or someone. More often we suppose, guess what will happen, confuse our observations with the real picture, mark, generalize. Yes, we are just aces in creating the wrong picture of the world and subsequent suffering. But people do not cope well with the role of a soothsayer. Pay attention to the pattern. The smarter and more experienced a person is, the less often you can hear reinforced concrete statements from him. Vice versa. But everything is very simple. Take this idea as a rule. From now on, I do not rely on opinions, but only on facts. Useful stuff, isn't it? Perfectionism does not lead to perfection. The most effective little thing is to understand the meaning of the word enough. The all or nothing rule often leads to total failure. The search for the perfect job ends with constant lack of money. Ideal relationships lead to loneliness. The golden mean is something that can, if not improve life, then make it calmer. There should be few rules. Many rules are useless. Get out of your head a bunch of should. This is good, but this is not. It only makes our poor head heavier, and puts unnecessary restrictions and non-existent obstacles.